Hello, hello, my beautiful rebel souls. Hey, hi, how are you? I hope that this finds you well, and I hope that you are preparing to have a very merry, happy Christmas. Wherever you are in the world, I want you to know that I wish you light, love, and blessings. And I am here with another pick a card reading. And this pick a card reading is all about you. And this is about how beautiful you are, what people find beautiful about you. And I'm going to give it to you. And I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. Okay? And I have two suggestion cards that'll go at the end of this. So go ahead and pick your bow. I've always wanted to say that. So we have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to go ahead and get started, okay? Great. So pile 1, you picked the purple bow. Now what? Well, let me tell you. First, I'm moving the other bows out of the way because this is all about you. So here you are, your purple bow. And the card that I pulled for you is transparency. You're honest, authentic, genuine, and you are present. And this is what people find beautiful about you. With this card, I feel like you could just be that person who is very open and very honest. And there aren't many people like you left in the world. You are very unique. You're very present, which means that you're not one of these people who, upon spending time with groups of people, you're probably not married to your phone or with your face down in your phone. I feel like you're a person who is going to be very interactive, a person who's going to listen to people, and people find that beautiful and they love that about you. I'm seeing also that you are genuine. You mean what you say what you mean, and you do what you say you're gonna do. Like, people know what they get when they choose to take on something with you because you're very upfront about it and very forward and extremely transparent about it. You're very authentic in the way that you are unapologetically, irrevocably yourself. That is the only person you know to be, and you just take that and you run with it. You have not only the beat of your own drum, you probably dance to your own band. So that doesn't surprise me. Also, I feel like you are someone who is often people seek you out for advice because they know you're going to give you that honesty, that you're going to give them that honesty, and that you're not going to pull punches, but also that you're not going to be mean about it, that you are still like a kind individual. You feel like honesty does not equate to meanness, and that is definitely true. Just to be honest and upfront and forward with people doesn't mean you have to be bitchy or mean. And I feel like you are definitely that person who people come to just for that straight with no chaser, but with a hug afterwards. Because you don't mean it with malice, you mean it with honesty, okay? And there's a huge difference, and people know. So that's probably why most people come to you in your life. Also, I pulled Anya, leap of faith, take a risk, and put your heart's true desire into action. So I feel like with this card, you're just one of those people who understands that you have to put yourself out there. You have to take the risk to get what you desire, to get what you want, to get the partner you want. You have to put yourself out there, and you are probably one of those people who leads by example. You are definitely a leader. I don't see you as a follower, okay? Not in these cards. So I feel like you are definitely the leader. You could be the leader of your own group of friends. You could be like the number one head honcho that people come to, like in a good way. I feel like you definitely are not afraid to take action and do what you need to do. Uh, like I said, to get the results that you desire, and you understand that sometimes you have to take a risk. And I think that's what Anya's all about. And that's you. And I think that people find that very beautiful and endearing about you, that you are unafraid and that you lead by example. So then they're not afraid to follow you. because I feel like you definitely have followers. Not necessarily on social media, but maybe in your group of friends you tend to do things first. Like maybe you cut your hair first or shave your head first and rock it out. Maybe you dress a certain way first because you would rather just look like you instead of looking like you're part of a collective tribe. Although you probably definitely do have a tribe, but you probably stick out. And it's on purpose because you'd rather be yourself than somebody else. Also, I feel like a lot of your friends probably want to be like you. Not necessarily like a carbon copy, but I feel like they may riff off like your style, or maybe even little words that you say that you invented, or you could just be very, very innovative in that way. Also for you, I pulled Pluto, which is just like this planet of like transcendence. I think Pluto also rules Scorpio too. Now, I'm not saying you're a Scorpio, but I feel like Pluto might be serious. It could be your ruler or your sub-ruler in your chart. And if that's the case, Pluto is just that very deep, beautiful planet that rules what's hidden and unseen, mysteries. And you could be very mysterious yourself, even though you are very forward and you speak your mind and honest and authentic and genuine and present. I feel like people love that you are mysterious, that you do you without asking questions about if it's okay because you don't care because you're going to do it anyway because it's just you. And that is what I feel like people find beautiful about you. And I am going to dig into your suggestions for your beautiful self, honey. So, let's see. What is your suggestion, my darlings? Oh, okay. So this popped up, and it says, let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. And that's really nice. So you could be the person who's always so busy doing for other people that you never really allow yourself to receive. And this card is saying, hey, let people give you something. Let them do something for you. So you don't have to worry about it or take the lead on every single thing, you know, which is nice. And also, I'm going to give you another little sea life card, my little suggestion cards. So, and take in mind that this is just in general. This is not personal. So I hope that this resonates as much with you as possible. And I pulled self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. So like I said, this is like a theme. Let yourself receive, let others care for you, let others do for you. I mean, it's clear that you are very loved, very powerful in your own right, but sometimes we have to let others do for us and help us out. And you might not be that person who asks for help very often or very frequently, but you have to remember that you have to take care of yourself and you have to allow yourself to receive from other people, okay? Okay. So I hope that you enjoyed this with your badass, and I hope that you, and not badass in a bad way, but badass in a positive, optimistic way. Let me make that clear. I hope that you have a Merry, Merry Christmas with your beautiful self, and that you get everything that you desire and more, okay? So thank you for tuning in and watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Moving on to my next bow. Oh, look. It's the blue bow people. Hi, blue bow. Hi. How are you? I hope you're doing amazing. And I hope you're having an awesome, awesome holiday. And it's Christmas Eve. And I'm so excited to post this for people. So this is what people find beautiful about you. This is why you're beautiful. And then I'm going to give you 2 suggestion cards at the end, okay? All right, let's get started, gorgeous. The first thing I pull for you is beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form, and spirit. Hi. So that's like a wallop. Like you're the total package. So not only are you physically beautiful, you're spiritually beautiful, you're blessed with grace and a loveliness that is very rare in this world. You're a rare gem. You're also filled with integrity. So triple threat, how you doing? And it's like you are just, you mean so well in this world, and you probably mean so much to so many people, and you may have more than one person in love with you. I'm just saying. That is definitely possible with this card. As this card is that all-encompassing beauty. Like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Like, that kind of beauty. But I definitely feel that with this card. It says grace, so you may have like a light or very gentle way of moving. It may even seem almost dance-like with your movements without even knowing it. You're probably going to be like, she's crazy. Like, no, I'm just saying. I'm saying what I see up in here. I feel like you're very lovely in the way that you're very down to earth, lovely. Like people want to be your friends. They want to talk to you. They want to be around you. They want to hang out with you. They want your advice. I mean, and this integrity of form and spirit. So it says that you're beautiful on the inside, not just the outside. And that's that beauty. When you're beautiful on the inside, it just shines outward, and it illuminates. And it almost, I feel like when you meet people who are beautiful on the inside, it like pulsates. It's not just a light. It's like a throbbing light. That sounds so dirty. I didn't mean it in a dirty way. I'm just saying, you're like this pulsating, throbbing light. Okay, that just sounds really terrible. I'm so sorry. Where am I at today? In the gutter. I'm always in the gutter. But don't mind me. I'm just here to pass on the good messages. Also, I pulled for you Neptune, and I pulled a planet just to get an overall vibe of your beauty and your personality. So I feel like you have a heavy Neptune in your chart, or it could be very prominent. This could be your ruling planet or your sub-ruling planet. And, Neptune rules Pisces. I'm not saying you're a Pisces, sun, moon, or ride. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have like that Neptunian quality about you that makes you beautiful. And that Neptunian quality is very dreamy. It's very soft. It's very beautiful. It's very watery. It goes with the flow. It's very easy. And I feel like Neptune is all about that creativity, that spark of creativity, like that fire of creativeness. And Neptune is all about the creative energy. It's not just about being creative. It rules like television. It rules, you could make videos. Like it's all about the magic into the screen. It's all about the magic. And I feel like Neptune is all about that dreamy, watery magic. And it's just awesome. Also, for you, I pulled Isis past life. This situation involves your past life memories. So not only do people find you, graceful and lovely and beautiful on the inside and outside, and your spirit, and you've got this dreamlike quality about you, but I feel like it's almost like you have this goddess power, like you have been here before many times. Like maybe you have an old soul. I'm not saying you're old, but I'm saying your soul could be old. You could have reincarnated multiple times. You could have been here before. You might have this very laid back approach to your life where you don't really get frazzled. You're chill. People come to you because you are. It's almost like when people are around you, you immediately, they feel your energy and they get chill when they're frazzled. So you could be that person who just chills everybody out. And hanging out with you could be something like they smoked a doobie. And, you just have that. I'm not saying you smoke doobies, but I'm saying that's kind of probably what being around you feels like. Somebody just chilled so hard, or they ate a fun brownie. You know what I mean? Like that. But people love that about you, and this is probably why people continue to always want to be around you and be near you, because you give off that vibe. You set their energy right. You share your energy generously with others. You're beautiful on the inside. They see that about you. You're very magical. You could be very mystical or even have psychic like qualities with Neptune here. And like I said, you've been here before, been here, done this. You're very chill in this life. Maybe this is like your third time around. And so that really resonates not only like dharma and karmically, but just in your general state of being, you are probably very relaxed with who you are, what you're here for, and what your purpose is. And I'm going to pull some suggestion cards for you, my beauty. Oh, okay. Well, this just spit right out. How about that? Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. What? Oh my God, this is so awesome. And it's just like divine. What did I say? You might have those psychic like qualities. In fact, you could be my person who watches who has those prophetic dreams. You could get those deja vus that come true. And you are probably one of those people who knows that thoughts can shape your life and reality and become things. And you understand this magic in life, in the divine, and within yourself. And you use that to your advantage. And the more you believe it, the more it's possible. So remember that, my beautiful soul. And without further ado, let me get your other little suggestion card. Oh, these are tiny, but they're so cute. I love these. They're just really good suggestions. Recharge. There's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. So remember, no matter what you're going through, that you're taking the time out this holiday season, in life in general, because we get so busy doing things for other people. Sometimes we forget to take a moment to recharge our batteries so we have enough to give, so that we feel full ourselves, so that we do feel even more open to give. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe. I'm trying to put these videos out 3 times a week now. I am so happy that you stayed and that you watched. Thank you so much. You are beautiful. Remember that. Also, remember, I am going to be doing a live New Year streaming, not directly on the New Year, probably a little bit into it, just to check in with everybody's energy, just to offer some suggestions with multiple decks, Oracle and Tarot, and I hope that you have a safe and happy holiday and get everything you want and more, because you deserve it, okay? Love you guys. Bye. So moving on to the gold bow. Ooh, so serious and beautiful. Oh, let's see. Yes, come through. Okay. This is when you just get too excited. So for you, about what makes you beautiful, you just beautiful in general and beautiful to other people. I got the return of Aphrodite, temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. I feel like whenever I have pulled this card for someone, it is always this beautiful soul who is extremely goddess-like in her power, is very much a feminine card. If you are a guy and you're watching this, do not take offense to that. I know very, very manly, masculine men who have massive feminine qualities on the inside, and there is nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Because, Aphrodite's goddess of love. She was born in a messed up way, but you know what? She rocked it out. And still, you know what I'm saying? This is all about you having the beauty of the goddess within you and letting it shine out of you. So it's like maybe you were a person who didn't feel much like a beautiful person, And I feel like with the return of Aphrodite, it's almost like a rebirth, okay? I feel like this card often symbolizes some form of like a transformation, and maybe you've become more divinely awakened or divinely aware or more connected to the divine. Maybe you have divination practices, i.e., like tarot cards or oracle cards, or maybe you meet with a psychic circle on the weekends or go to the First Metaphysical Church. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you are extremely connected to the divine, and along with that, connecting to the divine, you're more connected to yourself, like your motherboard. Like, you are very connected to your womanhood, or feminine wise, you could be more connected to your feelings, to your thoughts, to your emotions, and thereby connecting you more to other people. So I feel like people find you absolutely beautiful because they seek out this divine and they come to you. That's what I feel like it is. They come to you. It's like you're reincarnated, like you're a goddess reincarnated, like you completely transformed, like you were a caterpillar who encapsulated into a chrysalis and you became this beautiful butterfly. And along with that germination or that period where you were cocooned, you really just absorbed all this knowledge and power and sense of understanding of yourself and other people. And like I said, people are very attracted to that energy. They're very attracted to that sacred goddess energy. And this is probably what people find extremely beautiful about you. And for you, the goddess card that I pulled is Aphrodite, inner goddess. Not kidding. It popped out. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So remember to appreciate the divine within yourself. And like I said, people probably see a goddess when they see you or when they interact with you. It's almost like you are like this goddess encapsulated in this vessel, and people love you and want to be around you and kind of want to kind of worship you in a way. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? But they just find you extremely beautiful and very self-aware, very connected to the divine, very open. So when they're around you, it feels like they're connecting to the divine as well, just by being around you. You may have this kind of goddess-like holy presence, and that's totally normal. I mean, you probably have been reincarnated a few times. You know what I mean? So it's like, dang, girl, okay, you got it going on. The planet I pulled for you is Mars, which is ruled by the god of war, which rules the sign of Aries. This doesn't mean you have to be an Aries, sun, moon, or rising per se, but you probably have Mars could be your ruler or your sub-ruler of your chart. It could be a very forward energy in your being, and it is just that planet of that fiery energy, that sense of now, go. It's not like you're a follower, you're a leader. You lead people. People follow you. Like I said, they may kind of be worshipy towards you, but I don't think that you take that in a bad way or that you're arrogant about it at all. I feel like you are extremely humble and graceful in your goddess-like energy and very deserving of it. And I feel like that is why you are like this. Okay? So, again, this is probably what people find really beautiful about you. And again, Mars also rules sex, sexual energy, sexual tension, like just that good energy of merging with another person. You know, it's that high energy, and you probably very open with your sexuality. You could be bisexual, maybe because you see the beauty in men and women, or even trans people. It doesn't matter. It's like you see the beauty in other people because that's what people see in you. So you recognize that, and they recognize it, and you're not wanting for amusements or bed partners or lovers or people to love you, because you are well received and well loved. And this makes you very, very beautiful. And your suggestion card that I am pulling for you, give me a second. Oh, okay. It says, set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Okay? So, whatever you do, don't settle. You know not to. Maybe you think this is just it, Maybe you feel like you might not deserve more, but you do. Okay? I'm here to tell you. And your other, oh, what did I pull? Generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it for yourself? Remember to share. Share your treasures. Share your time. Share your energy. You might not always feel like it. I'm saying you got to share. Sometimes you have to share to feel the goodness of something. Yep. And it says dream. Follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. So remember to dream and remember to maybe share your dreams, okay? That could be what it's trying to tell you. And I am just so excited that you came, you hung out, you watched. Let me know if you liked it. Comment, subscribe, throw suggestions down, what kind of readings you want to see. And, I will see you hopefully for the New Year's stream, which isn't taking place on New Year's Day. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I'm going to wait like 2 weeks into the New Year to sit down and do the live stream and see how everybody's energy is holding up for the New Year thus far. And thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Let me know if it resonated. If it didn't, I'm so sorry. Then this was not for you, boo. But I have other pick of cards up, and there are plenty of readers on YouTube, so I find what you're looking for. Also, I think you're beautiful anyway. But have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Okay? Bye. And I am moving on to the red bow. Ooh, it's so pretty. Like, it's so pretty. Hi, you guys. Hi, how are ya? I hope that this finds you super well. And this is about what makes you beautiful, what is beautiful within you. And this is all about you, okay? What people find beautiful about you. The first card that I pulled is Song of the Siren, the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. So I feel like you're a person who has a voice. Maybe you can be pretty outspoken, and maybe you're an activist. Maybe you speak for the little guy. I feel like you are a person who speaks in like people are gonna follow you collectively. I feel like also you could be a person who has a beautiful singing voice, or maybe you just like singing with the glee club or the choir or whatever. And I feel like that connects you to people, and people love your voice. You might not even think it's all that great, but it really is. And it's beautiful, and I'm here to tell you about it. Okay? Also, I feel like you could even be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, because often when it comes to the throat and singing voices and soft, beautiful voices, even voiceover voices, I feel like they always have this inherent Taurus energy, and I definitely can feel that about you, whether you know it or not. So that's not a bad thing to have. The second card I pulled is Matt, fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So I feel like people find that you're a very fair person, okay? Like they feel like you're just this beautiful person who's very fair and just with how you are or what you decide or what actions you perform to, just how you are generally in your being as a person. And this is very beautiful about you. This is a beautiful quality. So not only do you speak the truth or just have this way of speaking that people listen to and acknowledge, but you have this sense of fairness about the way you do speak and the way that you are with other people, and people are going to find that very beautiful about you. Like I said, you could have a very serious happy throat chakra. I feel like you see how she's dangling her hands precariously by her neck. Like I feel like you may have like this very dreamy, beautiful quality about you. You could even be in a girl band or a guy band. It doesn't matter. I just feel like you're somebody who maybe needs to pick up a microphone and sing a little. Go to do some karaoke or something, okay? But I feel like it's just beautiful. And I am here to tell you about it. The planet I pull for you is not surprisingly Venus, which Venus rules Taurus, and Venus rules beauty, and Venus rules love, and Venus rules relationships, and Venus is just that beauty. It's also money. It's also power. It's just encapsulates you. So I feel like you definitely have Taurus very prominently, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in your chart. Wouldn't be surprised if it was your Venus for real, for real. And it's very prominent with you. And I feel like I feel like that's you, and I feel like that's why people find you extremely gorgeous, because you're ruled by the planet of beauty. Okay, Venus is beauty. She's just all beauty. Okay, she's just beauty. Period. And I feel like that's you. And I feel like that is what people see when they speak with you, when they deal with you. That is what they find beautiful about you, whether they tell you to your face or not. I'm here to tell you to your face because I can. And I ain't shy. So there it is. Also, your suggestion cards are, let's see. Ooh, synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Maybe you've been asking for signs about something and you haven't really, asked but not really recognized the signs. It's kind of, I put it akin to somebody asking to win the lottery who doesn't play the lottery. Like you pray to win, but you didn't like buy tickets. So I feel like you've been praying to see signs for something or things in your life, very sign-like things are happening, and maybe you aren't recognizing the signs, but the minute you do start to see and recognize those synchronicities, they will happen more and more and more in your life. They will just be like this chain of synchronicities that happen to you all the time. The more you recognize them, the more that they happen. And your other suggestion card is direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. So whatever direction you are attempting to go into, you got to trust yourself. You got to trust yourself to know what yourself needs. So definitely trust that inner compass, trust your inner GPS, trust your intuition when it comes to finding your bearings and what direction you need to go in for the greater good of just being you. And also, this one fell out to explore. Maps show what has already been discovered. Go another way. So, once you figure out which way to go, take that direction. So, explore and take the direction. There it is. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, okay? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And gosh, I bet you are just so stunning. Like, extremely stunning. I'm not kidding. I hope that you have a Merry Christmas and get everything you want and a little extra, because you deserve it. You are beautiful. You are loved. Thank you so much for coming here. I love you guys. So thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure to tune in for my New Year's live stream, which is not happening on New Year's Day, because I will probably be asleep. But it will be like the second week of January, once the new year started and everybody's energy's kind of set up for the new year. And I'll just be checking in, doing some tarot and oracle readings for people online live. So tune in for that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.